Let me tell you about the dream I had last night. Now I'm starting to have dreams. I got up at like 6, but I had to pee really bad. But I didn't want to because I was too lazy. So I just laid there and then I fell back asleep while I had to pee. And I had a dream that I went to Durango, which I haven't been forever. And I went to like old friends' houses and I had saw some of my old friends. And I was in a house and there was like a party. And I had to pee. And so I started peeing all over the place. But I never stopped peeing because I still had to pee because I had to pee in real life. But I wasn't peeing in real life. Even though I was trying to pee, I was actually peeing in the dream. So I was peeing like on the floor. And then I go to another place. Like I go I find a bathroom and I go in the toilet. Then I'd still have to pee, so I go and pee all over, like on the rugs and stuff. And then I was like, well, what am I doing peeing all over the place? So then I went to somewhere else, to like a party outside. And then I went into I was waiting in line to take a leak. But then I went into there was like a closet. And some guy butted in line. So I was waiting there. And then he came out and I went in. And it was this big room and I went around and then but there was no toilet in there. So I peed in a bucket, like a paint bucket. And then I peed in like just all over the place on the floor. And then I was in there forever, and then somebody else came in. Like a woman, they're like, oh, you're peeing forever, somebody needs to pee. And then it was like a crazy looking lady. And she was saying things like, maybe she said my name, like she knew me or something. Then she got naked, standing right next to me. So then I walked over and there was this guy, like standing behind a bar, like a bartender. And he was saying like, I can't remember what he said, but he was saying like crazy things, like just words that didn't make sense. And then the woman, like she looked like dirty. And then the guy looked like dirty. He had like dirt on his nose or something. And I was like, and then I suddenly came to the conclusion that they were all ghosts, that they were like zombies, like Walking Dead or something. So I was like, you're dead. And he goes, no. And then he started taking swings at me. So I like grab his fist and like throw him off, but then he'd come back at me like 5 times, and then I was like, oh, you're all dead. And then I saw another like woman, but now she had a full on like zombie face, like a green face. Like a cartoon green, like decomposed face or something. So I ran up, like a zombie coming at me, so I ran up and kicked her in the face. And then I woke up and realized I had to pee in real life, so then I took a leak. And I didn't pee in bed at all, which I think that's the first time I had a dream where I was peeing. But I didn't actually pee in real life. But I was laying in a pool of sweat. My whole bed was sweaty. And I got up not that long ago. I figured I'd do the video while I could still remember a little bit of it. But it was like a greenhouse. First it was like a closet, and I saw a toilet in there from the outside, but then it turned into a big greenhouse, and then it was a greenhouse with like an old bar attached to it, but it was outside now. So before that, it was in this house that had like a bunch of rooms and a bunch of people walking around like it was a party. And yeah, so that's the dream. So that's the most detailed dream I've had since I quit smoking weed. I'm on day, I think it's the 9th, so I'm day 19 sober. So, it's 8 in the morning now. I think I got up at like 6. I woke up at 6, but then I fell back asleep. I might be able to go back to sleep if I lay down again. I love sleeping in the morning. It's my favorite time of day because I'm relaxed. I finished last night watching, just watching all these tutorials about, like, Super Deck, all the different Atem, like, studio stuff that I have. But I ate a pre-workout drink. It's called No Explode. I had it 3 times. You're only supposed to have it twice in a 24-hour period. You have to wait 4 hours between when you have it. But I had it at like 11 o'clock at night. I dry scooped an entire scoop. It has 300 milligrams of caffeine. Because I was just wanting to watch tutorials all night last night because I felt like I got behind yesterday because my mom came over and we were talking for like 3 hours or something. So it kind of like wasted both of our days. I was trying to convince her that I didn't need a job. I'm trying to explain to her my idea about like my website and stuff, but I didn't really even get around to it. But yeah, so I guess she has to come back some other time. I'll try to explain it again. I'm not gonna buy any more coffee or that pre-workout stuff. So if I have problems keeping my eyes open when I get up in the morning or throughout the day, that's when I'll start exercising. When I'm getting sober, I think I will start exercising because I'm gonna get sick of my body like wasting away on me, like not having any muscle. Or strength. But I have that electric bike. So I'll probably get in the habit of riding the electric bike up Linden, like every morning. Because I can go up there and back in like less than an hour, like 52 minutes, door to door. And I can go all the way to the top of the hill and then back. So it's like a nice little adventure. One thing about smoking weed all the time, I don't care about the adventures, but I'll probably, once I wake up, and I feel like I haven't completely cleared out my brain yet. But I've remembered my dreams for I've remembered my dreams for the last 2 days. So that's like really good. That means I expect to remember my dream tomorrow. It took 7, it's the 8th, no, it's the 9th. It took 7, and yesterday was the 1st. So it took 18 days, 2.5 weeks to start remembering my dreams again. So it's going to make my life super trippy because when you have dreams, you remember your dreams, you're tapping into your subconscious. But I think you're not just tapping into your subconscious, you're also tapping into everybody's subconscious. And then you start dreaming about parallel universes. Like you start dreaming about actual cities and actual people, but the cities and the dreams are always a lot bigger. So it's like a parallel universe, like in the future. You travel to a parallel universe only in the future. So then, of course, you can tell the story. And then, hopefully, in the later, I'll start remembering what people say to me. Because I don't remember any specific things, but maybe if I had done the dream journal when I first got up, I would have remembered the specific things people said to me. All I remember is somebody came in and was like, you've been peeing forever, like people have to use the bathroom. But, yeah, that's all I remember of my dreams. So today I'm going to, last night I started to read the manual. I don't know if I ever read the manual for the Atem Mini. So I'm going to start out today to read the entire manual of the Atem Mini. And I think I'll read the manual for all of the gizmos I have. Atem Mini, the Atem Hyper Deck, Rodecaster Pro. I've been watching the tutorials, but I just want to read the manual once real quick, just to get everything. What else? Yeah, I guess that's it. I had that dry scoop 3 times. I had it when I got up in the morning, and I had it like at lunch. Then I had it at like 11 o'clock at night, and then I think I was up until about 2 o'clock in the morning. So it only kept me up for an extra 3 hours. The other I didn't take it to stay awake really. I took it because I liked the taste of it. And then I got to sleep anyway, so that's good to know that I can take 300 milligrams of caffeine and go to sleep anyway. Because I did not have insomnia last night. I slept fine. And it's 8 o'clock in the morning, so it's not like it's that late. I like getting up. I don't mind getting up a couple hours after the sun comes up if I sleep like a baby. If I wake up and then go back to sleep. So there's a lot of things I have to do. I got a mail on Amazon that I got these 2 batteries for my video cameras, which I don't even need. I ordered them because I thought there was a problem with my battery, but then I realized that the power strip it was plugged to wasn't turned on. So like that's how out of it I am. And I got in the mail that it came, but then I checked my mailbox, but I don't have the key for it. I lost the key to my mailbox. I also lost my bike lock, my main bike lock, and I also lost the little Tic Tac pillbox charger for my AirPods, my Apple AirPods. So I only have the AirPod Pros. So, and I have to organize my house. I still have to put that door back on the wall on there, but I think my mom's gonna help me day after tomorrow. And I have to put still have to put the shelves on inside of the closet and put the bed together. My mom, I let my mom take charge of a lot of things in my life because it's a good way to keep old people young because they keep on their toes mentally, keep them moving around. But yeah, so she wants to be in charge of renting my room, like everything, like even signing contracts and stuff. And she even wrote an ad to rent the room. And I think Kirsten is writing ads for me too and is going to place them. So, but I'm getting stomach rumblings. But my mom told me yesterday that she didn't want to put an ad for renting the room until I get drawers. I have drawers in the closet, which I'll put there. I haven't put there yet because I have to figure out how they go. I didn't want to do it. I was going to do it with her, but then we ended up talking the whole time when she had to go. So we both kind of wasted our day yesterday just talking. Well, before that, I was watching tutorials. But I have to organize my house, and I have to find the key, which is weird because I put it up there. I mean, I would have suspected my roommate taking it or something, but he hasn't been here since the last time I checked the mail. And it's just gone. I went out last night, and I checked. I tried all of the keys on my mailbox, and none of them worked. So I'm like out of it. I'm so glad that I quit smoking weed. I still feel like I'm not out of it mentally. And yeah, maybe when I'll stop yawning. Stomach rumble. Did you hear that? I heard it. Yeah, so I'll have to look everywhere for the key, and if I don't find it, maybe it fell down or something. Because I only had one. I'll have to call them and ask them for another one. I thought they didn't want to give you more, but because there was only one before, which my roommate had. He was the one opening the mail. So I think what I'm going to do now is go and read the rest of the Atem Mini manual right now, and then clean my room, clean my whole apartment, organize and clean my whole apartment for the first time since I decided that I'm going to shelve trying to get back in shape. Doesn't matter. I don't have to get in shape because I'm quitting smoking weed. That's getting in shape in a way. And then after, I'll be thinking normally, so I'll be able to do a little bit of exercise every day, which is all I need. My doctor told me you only need 4 hours of exercise a week for optimum health. So I'd be an idiot to not exercise at all. So I think I'm going to start stretching a little bit and lifting weights and call it good. The way I look at exercise is something that you do all day, every day. That's why I'm designing my whole website around that, which I was trying to explain to my mom. And then I can explain that on my website later when I get around to it. So I can get into the habit of doing lots of different things. And not starting new projects is the main thing. Just finishing ones that I've started already. I mean, I even started a new one just like a month ago where I was, well, not starting, but trying to finish, where I was naming all the different extra photos that I collected, historical photos from Boulder. And then I was going to throw them back in my main mother load and I guess look at I'm going to have to memorize all the photos that there are and make sure that everyone is there and I don't have them doubled up. Because I organize them based on what year I think that they are, even if I have to guess. And so that's a big project. And then throw them in. And then I have to guess where they're taken, even if I don't know. And then once I know where they're taken, that's where I build the Google Earth movie, 360 panorama, line of sight from where it's taken, and like a pin. We put them all in a folder. And then I have for download. It's already available for download now, all of them. Hundreds, thousands of them on my website with the Google Earth. So then I'll go back and make sure everything, the modern, is backed up on all my different hard drives. So, So I have a lot of, and I feel like I have a lot of stuff in my house to do. I have to clean my floor. That's what my mom says I have to do. My floor looks fine, but I have to clean, I guess, and polish my floor before I can rent it out. So I guess we'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, so yesterday, that's what I spent all day, all morning, and then my mom came, and then all night. And I think, yeah, I'm going to go and try to... Today, what I'm going to do is set up all of my green screens everywhere and just leave them up. And then all day, every day, like on every wall in my room. And then turn on all of my lights. And then I have mannequin heads that I can hang to adjust all of the green screen settings and then save them and on all the different angles, and then read the manual. I have the manual for the Atem. Maybe there's another manual for the Atem Mini, and just hit buttons and make practice videos. So today's the first day I'm gonna do all of that. So it's kind of exciting, and yeah, tonight. I think I'll run out of that pre-workout No Explode today. Maybe I'll have it now. I get like high off of it. My skin sweats. I think that's why I was sweating maybe. But I wasn't sweating last night, only after I went back to sleep. And like my skin comes alive because there's creatine in there. But yeah, when that runs out, I'm not going to buy any more caffeine or coffee or anything. So I'll be on my own as far as that goes. But yeah. Yeah, oops, let's keep it under 10 minutes. Talk to you tomorrow.